Hello, my friends. Today, I'm going to share with you a bit of a dilemma that I have. This talk is about flat Earth, and it's in regards to the heliocentric model. I'm going to ask you to use your senses and your observation and your brains to help me solve this problem. I was doing some research and ran across this presentation, and quite frankly, I can't solve the problem either. So I'm asking for you to help me out. Okay? We are told by NASA and the powers that be that the Earth circles the sun like so. Now, the dilemma or problem that I have is that, okay, so this is just a schematic of the solar system, okay? And we'll call this Earth because that's what it is, and it's just a blue marble, no pun intended. Okay, when we are looking this way at the sun, we are told this is day and this is night, right? Because it's dark on this side of the Earth and it's light on this side of the Earth, okay? So on this side of the Earth, and we'll call this springtime. I don't know where this is in the model. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to call this location springtime, okay, for the purpose of this example. Now, we're able to see the Big Dipper over here, okay? Plus, the Earth is spinning, right? So let's call this springtime, and we're able to see the Big Dipper over here, okay? We're able to see this image, okay? And that's looking out this way, okay? So when this Earth is over here, we will call that winter, okay? Interestingly enough, I can still see the Big Dipper, which is supposedly over here. How can I see it through the sun if it's over here? Okay? But it's not over there, because when I'm looking, right, this is day and this is night. So the Big Dipper I'm looking at is over here. How is it possible to see the Big Dipper over here and over here according to their model? Now, it gets weirder than this, folks, okay? If this is spring, okay, we'll call this summer. I can see the Big Dipper over here. Well, that's interesting, because that means this would be winter. But I can see it over here too. Out here. How is this possible? So spring, summer, fall, winter. And I'm able to see the Big Dipper looking this way, looking this way, looking this way, and looking this way. Folks, that's not possible. But you know how it is possible? It is possible on a flat Earth. That's how it's possible. Because on a flat Earth, I'm looking up and the stars are going around this way overhead. That's how it's possible, folks. Also, if you look at the Polaris, or the North Star, okay, the stars are spinning. And we clearly see the North Star. Now, in order for that star, which, by the way, hasn't moved in millennia, thousands of years, hasn't moved an inch, the North Star. How is it possible? How is it conceivable that it hasn't moved? Because that means I would have to be assuming that the entire galaxy wobbles and moves at the exact same speed and motion as the Earth. Now that NASA's already said is not even possible. And how is it possible that we have a wobble, but yet when I take this time-lapse photography, there's no wobble in this. Like I said, the North Star stays firm. That's a dilemma I leave in your capable hands. Because like most people out there, you believe what NASA tells you. NASA tells you the Earth is round, so it must be round. Or do your homework, and you will find that perhaps the world isn't round, and we're not spinning at over Mach speed, and we're not traveling at almost light speed through the regions of space. Folks, you need to use your heads and wake up. You've been lied to. We all have. I did myself. People out there want to say, oh, those flat earthers, man, they're crazy. Folks, I went to the same school you did. I was taught the same crap you were. I believed the same thing you did. The only difference between you and I is that at some point I've got to start questioning and figuring this out for myself. Now the powers that be would tell you, you don't wear a lab coat, like Joe Rogan says. You don't wear a lab coat, you're not a scientist. Folks, you don't need to wear a lab coat to do scientific experiments. That's completely ridiculous. Because the very first scientists didn't wear lab coats. That whole argument goes right out the window. Joe Rogan's a moron. And I don't mean to call him names, but I don't know how your eyes are open, you see the truth, and then you go back to the lie. That just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, folks, I ask you to do your own research, do your own investigation. There's a lot of people out there saying all kinds of garbage. Ignore it. The only thing that matters is the truth. And not the truth according to Copernicus and Einstein, who was a thief and stole E equals mc squared. Okay? And the theory of relativity, which was made to counter the argument for gravity. And if you go back, all of these are lies on top of lies. Anyway, like I said, do your own investigation. I look forward to talking to you next time. Till next time, my friends, shalom.